All right, all right. Let's see if we are up and running. Do a check here on my screen to see if the signal's coming through. Looks like we're coming through. So, glaggity, glaggity, glad. Yep, okay. Everyone's probably sick of listening to me already, but that's why we're here. So, give me a second here. I'm going to do some social media boosting while I go through a quick intro here with you guys, and then we'll get to work. So, my name is Phil Kearney. Hey, I create role-playing games, I illustrate them, I publish them online, and I am currently working on some Spelljammer stuff. I made a document. You can see the cover here on screen. If you scroll down below in the description, there's a link to it on DMsGuild. It's a 107-page document. The first 80 pages is basically expanding on the combat exploration and spellcasting chapters of the Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide to accommodate ships up to 50 foot and even 500 feet in scale, so that you can conduct battle and do all the things that you would normally do in a normal D&D campaign on ships and stuff that are up to 500 feet in scale. So let's see, I've got all my media covered there, so let me go ahead and flip this around here. Like, subscribe, bell icon, get notifications when I'm live. Here you go, Spelljammer Combat and Exploration. The last 25 pages of it is a conversion guide for Light as Araxis. So the first 80 pages is how to use 5e combat with highly mobile, incredibly fast, far-range weapon ships as individual ships, fighter craft, squadrons, and whole fleets. All the mechanics scaling from 5-foot characters up to a fleet that can stretch for miles. We have mechanics that are consistent and can take care of whatever fantasy level it is that you want to depict the vastness of space. We also help provide more concrete information about the astral sea and how to navigate that, how to build and calculate movement of planets and moons in a wild space system. So the last 25 pages is how to use all those rules, and let's build them into Light as Araxis, so you can see how those would work in a live campaign, so that you could reach out. So what we're doing right now, this is a Gerwalk mecha that I'm building for my own homebrew campaign. It's an Eberron Orbital Warforged campaign. So I'm just developing language for different type of mecha that might be present in that campaign, as well as what I can put in the Warforged Machines book that I'm slowly building. But I don't want to get too many projects going at the same time before I can lock some shit down. So we're currently looking at, here's the outline of the 500-foot battle crab that Vocath owns. And in the Light as Araxis adventure, let's see, in the actual adventure base reference, here's the illustration of Vocath's base in the Light as Araxis adventure. And so it's an arena, it's a tower, I'm pointing like you can see, arena, tower, landing platforms. Your characters go here to get help from other spacefaring factions inside of this system that Vocath is kind of wrangling into a profit farm by feeding them tech. So neat stuff. But what I need to do right now is I'm going to go to Neverwinter, Light of Araxis, Vocath base. Teos Amadeus has been playing some Neverwinter, and I wanted to see, since I don't see color, I have to kind of cheat out access to color and stuff by looking at color references, right? So let's see. Let's check this out. Oh, this might have everything I need. So right now I'm looking for color references for the stone. I want to look at the interior of one of the building, so I can see what color I want to use. Let's get inside. You'll get inside soon enough. How about down here? I don't mean to be obnoxious like this. It's just I need to find a decent color reference. Oh, here we go. This will probably work. So I'm going to snip and steal. Drop this in here. Because right now, although I have this for reference, I just wanted to see an interior space up, so I can start doing things like floors and stuff. So we're doing color. It's what is it, like 7 floors, and so now we're starting to break down by color. We're breaking apart the map and starting to insert color is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to make a new file, new folder here. Reference Bop. Cool. And I can grab base reference and pull that in as well. Empty here. Let's blank that out for a second. And let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, good. Let's see where to start. Interior top, the leg gears. We want to do top side. I think that's the best. I think that's probably the best place to start. Dot dot dot. Ooh, good point. Okay, roof. Oh yeah, that's texture. That's right. Okay, so this is all solid. I want to grab this and dip like that. No, that was right. Trash. Dun, 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 dun. Let's unlock the roof. Here. This is going to be line. And then we want to include color. So let's grab our reference. This is what we actually want to reference. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Reference, hide, line. I'm also coloring maps in the morning for the Eberron adventure that I wrote with Andy Headley and being edited by Stuart Braz. So you're gonna see some similarity in processes, probably. I need to set up the statues. I don't quite have those ready to go yet. I'm still kind of sussing out how I want those to be. But they'll be pretty fucking cool when they're done. And we're gonna be on for an hour tonight. I went and saw, I think this is the last night, well, at least in my theater nearby here in Seattle, this is the last night that the Furiosa movie, the Mad Max movie, is playing. So I wanted to make sure I went it. And I gotta say, if you haven't seen it, it is legit worth your time. It is my favorite, it is. Yeah, I've got some sensitivity stuff going on over here with my tablet. Huh. All right, noted. Road Warrior has been my favorite movie. So my before this movie, my pecking order was Road Warrior, Thunderdome, the Charlize Theron movie, and then the first Mad Max. And but now that I've seen the Anya Taylor-Joy Furiosa movie, it's tied for first. It feels so much like the Road Warrior. It's so Road Warrior, the second movie. It's someplace in the space between Thunderdome and Road Warrior in intensity and action and quality and just legit storytelling. It's a good film. Highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, I'm good with that. Where is my dragonfly? I'm going to put the dragonfly in a separate layer. Devil's Deal. Since I have so much space on the structure, I rearranged how this thing would sit. What is going on with you, Buttercup? What? Oh, wrong one. This one. So yeah, highly recommend. Super cool movie. Super, super fun movie. Line, I can leave the black lines as lines. God, that is just infuriating me over there. I am going to have to figure out. Good. I figured it out. I have a heating pad from coffee. I can just lay it over. The Wacom buttons on my little Intuos are triggering all over the place these days for some reason. I think Wacom wants to be updated, so it's resetting my stuff. Don't really appreciate that about you, Wacom, but here we are. Let's see reference. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty good. That color and that color. So let's go with, I'm going to hide Devil's Deal for the moment. I think I want to, the elite. I want to do dark around the edges, and then I'll do light inside here. That feels right. I like how that sits. I could probably do this faster if I did some sort of like form, like fill all or something. Let's drop that shadow out of the way for a bit. So Martial Powers, what is up with that? We started playtesting last month. I ran a 5-week session for 3rd and 4th level. It was on Saturday mornings, and the team destabilized. We were able to right the ship, as it were, but I need to build a new team, and so I'm thinking this time I'm going to run on Monday nights instead. So in the future, like as soon as I think June 17th, I'm going to have my new session 0. So I'm going to be putting out a call for assistance from anyone that's interested in playtesting the Martial Powers system. So tomorrow at lunch, I'm going to continue exploring we are revising and reducing the number of powers that are in the power list. And for those that survive the cut, I want to give them a little bit more kick. So that every time you spend the limited points that you have, that you're getting good value out of it. Whether it'll be a tactic that you want to employ or not is, another question. But the maneuvers, the reactions, and the exploits need to be upgraded. I think the strikes are pretty good. I can simplify them. I know I can like reduce the amount of strikes, and maybe look at revising how many different on-hit effects I have. There's like 27. There's like 27 strikes, and I probably don't need that many. But we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out. So I'll be continuing tomorrow at lunchtime to revise the martial powers that are in the document, so that when the 17th comes around, we'll have sufficient opportunity to, at 5th level, they're going to have a lot more resources available to them to use powers as much as they want, if they're willing to sacrifice attacks and bonus actions to do so. I really like the action, like the resource, like swapping actions for resources. I like that. Like every time you sacrifice one of your pieces of action economy, you gain a bonus point of mana that you can spend during that turn with whatever actions you have left. So you can really customize what kind of action loops you build with your character, but you don't really get to fully realize it until 5th level. Like that's like when most class features like really kick in, and you can start making really good, like have really good use of mana. And simplifying the sustained effects so they don't require concentration anymore. That also allows me to tinker around with the value that they provide. I'm looking forward to that. Let's do this, and then a new layer, so I can do this. Not bad. Let's drop this underneath. There you go, buddy. There. Let's do 40, 40, 40. This ramp leads down. Thank you, Timely Timer. All right, let's go check our reference image. I think there was a door in that picture. Huh. doors. Passable wall. This needs a little bit of buffer. Separate the black from the rest. There we go. Not bad. And now we should be able to... Perfect. Good separation there. There's creatures in D&D 5e. They have a mechanic called squeezing, which is they can generally squeeze down to half their size. So in the case of this dragonfly ship, it's occupying a 100 by 100 foot space, or a 2 by 2 at the 50 foot scale. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a 50-foot gap between these supports, so the dragonfly can just squeeze and crawl through the crevice or through the cracks and pillars, and then be parked here, but it can still take off at any time. So the dragonfly can both land and maneuver around on ground directly, like to crawl and walk. But if it increases scale of movement beyond 500 feet per round, it's at that point it's just gonna fly. So, but that's the logic behind this. I think I want to build a color layer. So I'm gonna grab floor. Yeah, seriously, the new Mad Max movie is tied with my favorite. It's tied for favorite. Surprisingly enough, Prey was the same way. The Predator movie with Native Americans. I don't know if it's Shawnee or what. I don't know what tribe it was. Anyway, I'm just some white guy. But yeah, Prey. It's called Prey, and it is my favorite Predator movie. It's so good. It's so good. So good. There's just some seriously good reimaginings of IPs recently. It's really impressing me. Did not anticipate. Floor. Door. There. Very good. Preserving my colors. So now we can... We're really close to playtesting this too. I mean, now that we have the frame built, I could technically... I could technically start running playtests for the fleet battle between Vocath and the Star Elves. Not quite there yet, though. Not quite there yet. Lock that down. Lock the observation deck down. So far, this is coming along pretty smoothly. Right, the arena top. Line. Did I do that here? Yeah. Color. Color. This is coming along actually a lot faster than I expected. We're going to end up writing stuff here pretty soon if we're not careful. So, cheers to that. Wow, excuse me. Doors are green. Private dock. Let's grab all of this. And bundle all of that up into line. Then we'll be able to swap this out. Go down to the trash folder. I'm thinking about this wall, since this is an open, open to the sky. I'm using green, that dark green for the doors. Oh, I can go back and reference bed colors from the Eberron map for amenities. We'll do amenities later. We'll just do doors, walls, floors right now, so we'll just cycle through them that way. I think we'll use the check reference here. Is that the same as that? Yes, it is. Glory. Glorious be. Cool. So that means we can rooftop. Snatch a color. Roof. Color. Double down, double down. Hey, let's do it here. Hey, how about that lens? Nice. Yeah, I could watch a dozen of those movies. If they just want to keep making them, that's great. You guys just have at it. I am here with dollars in hand. Take my money. Oh, maybe I should. Since we're establishing this as a rooftop, maybe I should use the railing should be the same color. That might be an easy way to express this is an open thing. Yeah. What is going on over here? Lovely that it can be this simple. Nice. Lucky me. Lucky me. There we go. Not bad. And now we can use let's use that as an external color. Furiosa. Now. Actually, want this inside here like that. Nice. Good point. Contemplating my next move. Hit. Better. Good. Yeah, I deem it good. Doors. Door. Let's go with private deck and grab some door color. Thank you, Timely Timer. Good, good, good. And like I said, we'll come back and we'll do amenities later. That's not done yet. Not quite done yet. Merge those down. Danku. There. No longer need your services. Thank you kindly for your support. Excuse me. There we go. Where are you at? Servant deck. Interior top. Let's duplicate this layer. Figure out a better way to do this. Just like that. That'll do. That will do. Line. Now let's look at the reference image again for the undercarriage. We'll go color. Yeah, this is where I want to be, down here. such a cool ship. God, I love this thing. It's so cool. And we'll probably just do one leg and then mirror it to the top. But I want to see if I can capture that inner glow. There. Maybe we just do it the fast, easy way. There we go. Chip chop chiroo chiroo chirom. Let's see, let's find some more reference here. Very dark green. Okay, if it's dark green, it's dark green. So, cheers to that, I suppose. Wait a second. Huh. Yeah, let's go with that. Very good. understand now, and thank you. Yeah, we can just add those back in later. I'm gonna block this up. Hmm. Good. Good. My hour is almost up. So we should be able to get these outlines done. There we go. There we go. That's this. We're coming along here, guys. Very much coming along. But my alarm's about to pop, and this feels like a really good transition point because we're going to be moving to the inside of the ship next. And I want to make sure I give that its due respect. So far, so good. So what? All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and drop out for today. Thanks for swinging by. Books down below. They're all free previews. So if you think they're cool and you want to see more books from me, the best way to encourage me to make more books is to buy the ones I already did. They all come with assets. Like the Spelljammer book, it has 120 assets, maps, ship tokens, asteroids and other obstacles and debris, navigation, like wild system map templates, as well as all the ships, creatures, and NPCs and maps needed for Lattice Araxis. So it's all in a nice tight bundle. And if you need to save some money, there's a coupon on the product page. I'll give you a 25% discount. So, but I've got 3 more books in the work. I've got Vocath Battle Crab, which will be a optional encounter to change the narrative of the story during the third part of the adventure. And we have the Warforged Machines, which is a mecha kaiju book using the Spelljammer mechanics that we've developed specifically. We're just basically taking the fightercraft rules and the vessel rules and converting them into humanoids instead of animal shapes. Pretty easy. And then the third thing that we're working on right now is the Spelljammer subclass book, where we take all the new character options and mechanics that we have inside of the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration book, and we create subclasses that lean into and create new options even more so with the mechanics that we built. So super fun stuff. And I'll see everybody in the morning. We're going to do more coloring for the Eberron sinkhole map that I'm making, and then at lunchtime we'll be back. We'll work on more martial power conversions. So looking forward to that, guys. I hope you are too. So thanks a lot for being here. I'll see you on the other side.